Hi, Tom.
Hi, Tracy. Good to see you. Really missed you. It's been a long 3 months. What can I do for you?
Yeah, I'm really glad. I know you're super busy. Thanks a lot for meeting with me. I was coming today to talk with you about some things that I have on my mind, and I know that I've just been back from maternity leave and for a couple of weeks now, and I think I told you my daughter was born like a month early, and we've had difficulty feeding, and really we're just now getting the reasonable sleep schedule back. So I was coming to talk with you about the possibility of changing my work schedule. I've thought about it a lot, and I've done some research, and I wanted to show you this. It's research about women who go part-time, especially when their babies are pretty little.
Yeah, I've heard about this at some of the executive committee meetings. The problem with this is, women who do this sort of thing, some of the other division chiefs have said they get marginalized. Nothing works, then they get frustrated, they end up quitting, and it becomes a total mess. It's a lose situation for them and for the institution. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about with this. It's problematic. I mean, don't you have anyone else to help you? Don't you have a grandmother? Or what about your husband? Can't he go part-time? And this is a critical time in your career. It seems to me he should be more supportive of you. After all, you're in academic medicine. You had to understand that when you joined the faculty.
Yeah, we don't have any family in town to help out, and my husband just got another job a couple months ago, and so he's not really in a position to cut back on his hours. And I think I have all this debt from residency or from medical school that I've deferred through residency and fellowship, and so it makes most sense for me to cut back because our salaries, are so low here, and then he's not really in a position to cut back.
Well, the problem is when we hired you, you're right out of fellowship. It's a clinical position we're looking for. I mean, it really requires, clinical presence and teaching. We also hope that you develop a research career during this time. And there's a lot of clinic time to be done, and quite honestly, it puts a burden on us. I have a couple of leadership roles I've just taken on with NAPI and the AAP, so I plan to be traveling a lot over the next couple of months. And John just got an RO1 award, so he's going to need to have dedicated time for that. And I don't know if you've heard about Kate, but she just got 3 manuscripts published just in the last 2 months, with a very promising research career that we don't want to sacrifice. And we've all been picking up the slack while you've been gone, and it's been a rough few months for all of us. And you've just had 3 months off, kind of a pseudo vacation, if you will. And when I was a junior faculty member, if I came into my division chief and told him I wanted 3 months off every time I had a child, they would laugh at me. It's crazy. Were you able to get any research done while you were home?
Well, I think I talked to a lot of women who are in other departments, and they've been able to help me develop a schedule. I actually have some ideas here that I want to talk with you about how I could maybe go to 0.6 or 0.8 FTE. I think it's one of those things I was hoping that you'd be supportive of.
Well, I'm afraid I really can't approve of this right now. It seems to me that if working here really disrupts your, quote, work-life balance, then maybe this isn't the right job for you. Maybe you need to start looking for another position at some place that can accommodate your needs.